Hello everybody, this is Jackal, and so today our Let's Play world for Feed the Beast has changed. Like I said in the last episode, I was going to um, give us, or well, not give us, I basically played on the world for maybe 4 or 5 hours in total, and then just got lots of stuff for us ready to oh, it's still on. Anyways, and got the world ready for us, to actually have fun, because it wasn't like, we were having fun, just, it wasn't prime for just recording, because it's early game, everybody's played early game before, and then, yeah, so, but, I got us, so basically what I got us is, Force Infuser. I made an upgrade tome, got all that, put the MJ in there. I made a Force engine, filled that up with Force. Have that. I have a infinite water source over here, so I can put water into the Force engine, so it puts out more MJ. It says none right now, but it gives out 8 instead of 4 when you put water in it. And then also I got us some cows. I just kind of lured them, which was very hard. It took about an hour and a half. But I got them into this pen so we can have leather for certain force things that we're gonna need. And then I got a force tree like farm type thing. I got some new tools. I got a diamond pick, iron sword, iron shovel, iron axe, a little bit of steak, and then some force mitts. And then I got us a little bit of a sugarcane farm, because we're gonna need that for some force craft stuff. And then made a few beds, crafting tables. Here's what I got for, I went caving for a pretty long time. I got all that in all 3 of these iron furnaces. There's iron ingots there that I just smelted, so that's wonderful. We're gonna need that because Feed the Beast, you need quite a bit of iron. You run out pretty quick, but yeah, that's what I got when I went caving. I mean, it's not too much, but it works. That's all. I got that, and I got the force gems. And then in here's basically just like natural stuff. That's the ores and like good materials. That's our good, like, no, that's not good blocks. That's just building blocks. I have mob drops, just tools. That's not necessarily a tool, but that could be because it's a bucket. And then up here's just like transportation stuff, so like tracks and boats and stuff like that. But yeah, so, and oh yeah, and I went to a jungle and I got cocoa beans, and I got some jungle wood to grow it on, because we're gonna need that for other things in Forcecraft, like I keep saying. I always call it Forcecraft. If I've called it Forcecraft lots of times, I am so sorry. It's Darkcraft. I always say that because, like, look, force mitts, force gems, force ingots, all that stuff, like, I'm just used to saying force. But anyways, so, today we're basically going to be crafting some Forcecraft stuff. Oh, and I made iron armor. But, yeah, so that's gonna be a bit fun, so I guess we can get into it. Let's see, we need 3 force ingots and then 2 sticks. And then, let's see what else. Put, oh, up here. And put that into there. There. Alright, so, basically what you do in Forcecraft, Darkcraft, I mean, so sorry. So you put it into you put your tool of choice into your Force Infuser, and then you get like certain things, like I'm gonna do let's see, grinding, and heat. So basically, you put it into there. What? Why? Oh, you're tier 2. Wow. Alright. I guess I'll put one of you in there. And then you press go. And then as it's going, it takes MJ away from the thing. So you have your engine going while it's doing its thing. But it basically lets you customize your own picks. So now, let's see, what is there over here? Actually, no, this will be an easy way to show what it does. So let's get an iron ore. So this one, let's say just like normally when you mine it, you get just exactly what you have here, iron ore. But if you were to mine it with this pick, you mine it, you get an iron ingot, because when you smelt the iron ore, you get an ingot. And then let's say you have grinding and heat, so it grinds the ore first, just like you pulverize it or macerate it or whatever, and it gives you 2 dust, and then it basically cooks it, and it gives you 2 instead of 1. So it's kind of fortune with a pickaxe not having to do anything. And then this is the upgrade tomes that lets you do things. But in here I have some leather. 5, 3, 4, oh no. Here, I'll just take all of it. We need to make some leather armor, because we're about to make this stuff called force armor. So first you need to start with leather armor, and then you basically use this thing called a force rod, which I think I have one made. Yeah, I do. I forgot where I put it though. I don't know. Oh well, I'd make another. But so you right click it with a force rod, and then when you do that, it basically just gives you the force items. So like that, right click it, gives you a force tunic. If you throw that on the ground, right click it, gives you a force kilt, and then just gives you all of the armor that thing that you would normally get. And then what you can do is basically, let's say we want speed, so we're gonna put speed on there. What else do we want on there? We're not high enough level for that. Let's put some claws under there. So we put that in there, put that and that in there, and then press go. And basically what this is gonna let us do is it's gonna let us punch something when we have the full thing on, when we have the full pair of armor on, and it will do loads and loads and loads of damage to the mob or whatever it is. So we're gonna do this to all of our sets of armor, and then there's different tiers with the upgrade tome, like oh, we just got to tier 2, yay. What's available at tier 2 now? I haven't really checked for too long. I know is Bane. No, it's tier 3. We can use heat though. Actually, no, let's just use what we had, because we're not really gonna need anything else. So damage, put you in there, put go, and then so basically this is it. Basically just lets you go really fast, really fast, and I don't really have any mobs. Well, I don't want to hurt them because they give me leather. But it just lets you run really fast, and I can do extra damage to mobs. So now I don't really need a sword, but I'm gonna want a sword because it does more damage than just normal. but we're gonna do our helmet. I accidentally took another piece of sugar. I forgot I put one in there. After this, we're gonna make a sword and everything like that. But so now we run really fast. It doesn't. If you only have one piece, it doesn't really. Ooh, that was a steep fall. If I were to fall off that, but it lets you run really fast, and it does extra damage to mobs. And with the like, if you have a piece of coal, or you have a feather, like a feather lets you fly, and then this is like fire aspect to mobs, or like, yeah, that's basically it about that. But so now we're gonna make a sword. So let's do that and get one of those. All right, so put the Alright, make that and that. Gives us a sword. So we're gonna put that in there. I think we're gonna. How much do we have? We have 3. So we're gonna have 2 claws and 1 golden power source. So when we do this, it's gonna give us fire aspect and sharpness 4, I believe. That's what. Yeah, because each claw gives you 2 more sharpness, like, point type thingamjigs. Yeah, so sharpness 4 and fire aspect 1. And we need 155 more voice points until we get the next tier, which unlocks more stuff. But we're gonna sleep so mobs don't spawn. And now we're gonna make a shovel. Yeah, let's make a shovel. So put down 2 sticks. That. Alright, so now we have 4 shovel. So we're gonna do quite a few things with this one. We're gonna have a piece of golden power sword, which is just basically coal. I forgot to tell you that. A piece of flint and a piece of sugar. And that is going to give us speed, just like the pickaxe we have. It'll give us heat or fire. Yeah, it'll just like smelt it automatically, and then it will give us grinding. So like let's say, well, no. Yeah, so let's say you mine a piece of, what is there? Oh, a piece of, gravel. And then, so basically when you put it in a macerator or pulverizer or anything like that, it gives you flint instead of, just normal gravel. And when it, so just when you mine it, it gives you flint, and so basically you're not gonna have to worry about getting gravel, but it's still like, here, I think it does at least. Yeah, see, so it gives you flint instead of gravel, which is really good. I personally enjoy that a lot. And then if you mine sand, it'll give you glass and stuff like that. And the last thing we are going to make is a force axe, yes. So we're gonna put that in. So this is the first time we use the force log, which is good, so it'll give us more points. And then I think we'll just do, actually no, 1 speed, and then we're gonna do golden power source too, because that'll do something really cool. So we're gonna do that, and that. So, oh, oops, should kick on our engine, and then when we get this, so basically what lumberjack is if you guys know what the timber mod is, or it's not Treecapitator because it doesn't take down the leaves. But so it basically just does that, and then also when you mine the piece of wood, it gives you oh, that mined 4 of them, sweet. It gives you the stuff, like if you were to smelt it in the furnace, just like anything else. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And so that's really helpful, like, so we're never gonna really need just normal coal anymore. Oops, I need that. But and also when you mine these leaves, it doesn't give you any durability, which is really cool. So it just basically lets you mine them down faster, so you don't have to wait for them to go down to get saplings and all that stuff, which is really awesome. I absolutely love that feature. But yeah. So I think I'm going to either, yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode here. It wasn't too long of a Let's Play part, I don't think. But next time I'm going to we're gonna try to upgrade our tome even more, so we can get into the higher tier upgrades and like things like that, which will be cool. So we'll have like unbreaking and repair, and let's see what else. We'll be able to fly, which will be very nice. And yeah. So actually, no, I was gonna make a enchanting table, and we're gonna enchant our armor so we have protection. But I don't have any obsidian, so I'll have to go hunting for that. But next time I'll also be getting a editing software, to where it'll just let me put clips together. I don't really have anything for that, so that's why, like, my Let's Plays, I don't just like put all of these parts together. So it's a longer video every time because I didn't have a editing software. But yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I'll tell that in the next episode of this. But yeah, so I'm trying to make the videos better for you guys. So yeah, I also have the other two The Walls videos with my cousin uploaded, if you guys want to go check those out. So yes, as always, see you later, my jackalings. Sapling, yay.